Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to buy the seeds because I don't know where I'm gonna find Mandrake. You like to retreat to Enon? That was a pretty fun game. It was nice and relaxing.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul.
I enjoyed that game. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna buy it. I'm gonna bite the bullet. We're gonna buy it. It was a pretty game too. I get towards the end though, it was getting really buggy in that game, which is kind of a pain.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
There we go.
Told that last Clemens. Hello, be with you in a bit.
Oh, you don't sell it. Oh God, no. All right, then I don't know who has
I don't
it.
keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
Hmm. I don't have the spell out. That's right. You don't know who stuck their hand inside you, did you?
Revelio.
Well, there was a merchant that sold Mandrake. I don't know where, though. They're not here. Leopold, maybe? I don't know what Leopold sold. Yeah, so I can't even get seeds for the Mandrake, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do this.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Yeah, I know what you wanted.
See if there's something you need.
You do! 500. So expensive.
Thank you for your
You have a
patronage.
broom, too, for 5,000. Which is...
That's been a pleasure.
Okay, so we need to get all three of these out quick. Perfect. A lot of work just to do that. Okay, so let's go. We'll turn those in. Is it just the one I got done or both? Turn to garlic. Oh, I needed to cast Dispulso on a levitated... Okay, so... let's get my spells out. So Dispulso is you, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's just find some. I gotta find something I can actually levitate, too. You I can levitate.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
My spell, I don't have the spell that I wanted.
Levioso. Depulsor. Yes.
Perfect. I'm gonna get his hide. Now that's done. Now we can 10 class. Okay, they're not marked. Okay, so Professor Garlic. Get there. That time is flying. It's almost midnight. I don't want to get off.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
You hide. Subsistence, I like that. I have fun. I don't know. I'm getting closer to probably 1,000 hours in it.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Oh, caught me.
Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome.
Oh, I will. Flipendo. Flipendo.
Here in the greenhouse, just mind the plants.
Accio.
Not what I want.
Flipendo. Flipendo.
Fantastic. All right, next class. Or assignment, I should say. Sounds perverted. There's so many of these, and I haven't even unlocked. It's insane how much is in this game. You could just spend tons of money to buy all of these conjurations. Another one unlocked. I do that too all the time. more in here. Oh, okay, you. Okay. Okay. Plants-wise, I got almost everything. What am I... Only 2 things I haven't found yet. Knot grass and... shrivel fig. Let's get our quest going. 10 divination. That map. Divination. There we go.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
I don't think I've ever been to divination class.
Ironically, I
Sounds like a
didn't see
position.
ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Yeah.
So knowledgeable.
The hat. What is with the hat? It looks so
I hope
weird.
those assignments were challenging enough for you.
Under Professor Black's direction, it is my honor as Deputy Headmistress to offer you a position as the Divination Professor at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizard. I cannot speak. Wizardry. We are thrilled at the prospect of having you join our distinguished faculty. Please inform us of your intentions as soon as possible. Eagerly await your response. Sneeze tea. Delicious.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no
Good thing you
doubt
said that
sharpened your
after I've done it.
perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
Triumph.
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your
Brush
future
that hair
may
back
hold,
under that.
then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
Descendo. So do I levitate and slam into the ground? Is that how it
have it.
works?
Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Sundo.
Levioso! Descendo!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Levioso! Descendo!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Still want to know what this thing is.
Revelio!
Little monkey thing. Awesome. Okay, so that part is done. Whittling down on some of these quests. Alright, so attack to Gladwin, Moon, or Beast class. Let's go to Beast class.
What are you up to now?
Revelio!
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor.
Don't step on it then.
Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Alright, so the beast petting brush is used in nature's magical beast. Tap T and hover over the beast petting brush.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
I was trying to shoot him, actually.
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Oh my gosh. So much stuff you want me to do. Looks like
What do you
corpse.
suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald?
It looks like corpse.
Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast.
Oh,
And please,
Griffin.
do be careful as you
Griffin.
feed and groom them.
Griffin.
Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
I want my Griffin.
Oh, couple of these or whiskers
Well,
ought
thank
to
you,
get me a
thank
few
you.
canuts at least.
Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her
Persephone,
name is
huh?
Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Abracadabra! Boom.
Let's go.
It's a cat. I wouldn't call a cat a rodent.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears
hitting
our
on
time
me?
has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Pretty easy to pick out amongst all these other students.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I enjoyed it.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Okay.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
Intriguing.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
She's just trying to get me alone.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
I've heard that
Really?
before.
Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if
Just
I
said the
just show you.
forest.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Give me, I want.
Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Sure like their corks.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
Brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
Sounds suspicious.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
Good to investigate.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Sweet. Let's get rid of the food. Try flipping. Okay, so okay, Skonder's a little high for me. Gladwin. Still missing 9 of these keys too.